The Olympic downhill title. Good morning and greetings from Nagano, Japan. Started the 18th Olympic Winter Games. I'm Jay Mobile.
Morning, everyone. I'm Mark McEwen. There's 2 full hours of Olympic coverage ahead just for you this morning. Also coming up, eating blowfish can kill. But I know one guy who doesn't give a hoot.
I'm Jose Diaz-Balart, and this is the fugu, or blowfish. Not only is it a delicacy here in Japan, but it could be deadly. I'll be eating some fugu. Coming up.
Will Jose die?
On the air.
Also coming up, we'll talk with gold medalist Ilya Kulik about his victory in men's figure skating. We'll also have the ailing silver medalist.
All right, we are back. Just one time when we do that, I want to turn around. So
I know. I'm just making little notes on what we just saw. Just tune in. That's all we can tell you.
Yeah, I mentioned Elvis Stoico was in here. Hattie Kaufman is here with us, by the way.
Hiya, Hattie. Hi there. Hello.
Hattie Kaufman. Elvis Stoico's dad, back in 1956, when he crossed the border between Yugoslavia and Austria, knew 3 words in English only: fork, window, and I think now he knows silver medal.
2.
Silver medal is the other one that he said, I should remember this because my son's going to win the silver medal.
Did you get to see anything this weekend, Hattie?
I got to see that skate. I got to see that skate off with Elvis Stoico and Ilya Kulik. You know, I did the story on the quad, so I wanted to be there to watch and see who was going to do it. It was amazing, incredible. And I think if the crowd could decide who was going to win a gold, it would have gone to Philippe.
That's right.
Always a favorite with the ladies. With the women. The D'Artagnan thing didn't hurt at all, did it?
I bought 2 pairs of those boots already. One that he had on the ice that came up to his knees.
But can you do the quad?
Well, I can if I'm sitting down. I'm real good on the chair.
You can spin in these chairs, right?
4 times around. I think we have Jose out there. Jose, what are you, you're about to eat something that could be good, could be bad.
Yeah, this is the poisonous blowfish, and this is what it ends up being. But you know what I was wondering? Martha Stewart gets to do grapes that cost $1 and noodles, and I'm doing a blowfish that if you eat it wrong, you die. Wrong here?
Hey, you're the daredevil on the broadcast, buddy. That's just your lot in life.
Next
I think there's a
time,
little problem here.
read the fine print on your contract.
Right.
We've got some ice dancers we want to show you. Last night they danced to some jive. This is a whole lot of shaking going on. Watch this. At Great Balls of Fire. Same guy.
5 couples picked the Sunday. And not being nervous all the time is a good thing when you're at the Olympics. Now, when you watch Tara Lipinski skate, you just kind of tend to forget that she's 15 years old. But she tells me that she does enjoy doing the same things as other teenage girls. She likes going to the mall, having sleepovers, and she's even learning how to drive a car now, Mark.
Tara Lipinski. What if the car's gold? We'll have to find out. Now, normally we recommend you stay away from food that might kill you.
Yeah, well, this morning we're putting our own Jose Diaz-Balart directly in harm's way. Where are you, Jose?
I'm at the Ishin restaurant, and this is Chef Koji Takatsu, and he's preparing the raw poisonous blowfish. And one wrong move of this knife, one wrong cut, and the person who eats the blowfish dies. I'll be eating poisonous blowfish when we come back.
We've been in Nagano for a while now, a little over a week, and you know, we find out quite a few things about Japan. One, it's a country known for its seafood. There's one delicacy from the sea that's especially rare, expensive, and potentially deadly.
It's called fugu, or blowfish. And since it's deadly, who better to send than our Jose Diaz-Balart to do a story like this one? Jose joins us now from the place in town to go for fugu. Hi, Jose.
Hi, Jose.
Hi, Jane. Hi, Mark. Absolutely. It's called the Ishin restaurant. It's in the heart of downtown Nagano. And where master fugu chef, his name is Koji Takatsu, and with the help of translator Doug Williams, he's teaching me everything there is to know about blowfish. His credentials are impeccable, and it's a good thing because if he, when he cuts into this fish, is just 1 millimeter off, when he prepares my meal, I die. For years, people in Nagano have been coming to this restaurant to enjoy the ultimate Japanese culinary experience. Chef Takatsu uses as many as 20 fish a day, with each fugu going for hundreds of dollars. How poisonous is this fish?
20輪ぐらい致死量です。
This fish right here is about 2 pounds, and a 2-pound fish can kill between 18 and 20 people.
Is there a season for this fish, or is it year-round?
1月から3月までですね。
The season for fugu is between September and March, but right now, late January through March is like peak freshness, peak flavor, best time to eat it.
Wonderful. And obviously, it's not something that people eat every day.
誰でも食べれるっていうわけじゃないです。
It's not that you can't have it anytime. It's available all the time, but he says it's very, very expensive. He said that because it's so expensive, there's a saying in Japan that every Japanese should have fugu once in their life. He's had a lot of elderly people who come into the store, and it's almost like the last rites, the last supper, but they want to have fugu before they pass on and go to heaven. It's kind of like, yeah, their last great adventure.
Is this where like the poison is right there?
この中が毒です。
Everything you see there is all poisonous.
Okay. Tom, I won't be having any of this if he doesn't mind.
これはこの部分はいただかなくていいと話しています。
Put it to the side. How long do you have to study in order to get licensed to be able to do this art?
15年ぐらいかかったですね。
He says in his case it was 3 full years in school, and then it took him another 15 years before he was able to open up his own restaurant.
How many people prepare this fish in Japan?
そうですね、50人ぐらいかな。
He said that in the whole country of Japan, there's at least 10,000 fugu chefs. In the prefecture of Nagano, there's 1,500 who have a license. 50 are practicing right now.
And of the 50 that are practicing, how many have their own fugu-only restaurant?
高さんみたいな方は何人ぐらいいらっしゃいますか？
僕だけです。
He's the only one.
What is this stuff right here?
その白いもの。この白い
Yeah. What is
物
this?
これが何ですか？
これは精子です。
That's the male sex organ. He says we're really lucky because this is like the most extravagant part of the whole thing. He says this is the top of the line in all the different ways, the different parts of the fish.
If he prepares the most exquisite fish in Japan, where does he go eat when he goes out on a special night?
僕じゃあそうですね。今好きなのは僕はピザが好きです。
He says he loves pizza.
Who knew? Pizza is his favorite. And we are back. This is fugu, and there's many ways to prepare it, and the chef is here to show us. Thank you for being with us. Tell us, this is probably the finest way.
最初からお刺身なんですけれども、箸で巻いていただいて、彼に試食していただきました。
One of the things that you'll see is actually the mark of a good chef is that it's actually transparent. That's how thin he cuts the fish. Would you please feed me and show me how to do this? You get the okay.
The onion.
The onion. Very quickly.
Wrap that up.
Okay, let me try that.
Okay.
And of course, ask him if you wouldn't mind eating this. Oh, sorry. How long you'll know before if it's poison?
食べてから何分の間でその症状が出ます？
早い時でだいたい30分ぐらいです。
About 30 minutes, Jose, before the effects start happening. If it's a poison fish.
You're okay though? You feel good about this?
自信ありますか？
自信あります。はい。
He's very confident that this
Thank you very much.
is perfectly good.
Subarashi.
ありがとうございます。
Which means thank you very much. It was wonderful. Back to you.
What's it taste like?
It tastes wonderful.
Tastes like chicken. I knew he was going to say that. Craig Allen is standing by with a ticket. He's going to see in 30 minutes whether he's coming to Nagano.
The 18th Olympic Winter Games on CBS are sponsored by Healthy Choice, which gives you great taste and sensible nutrition in the foods you love.
All right, turn back around. We are back. Hattie Kaufman, Jose Diaz-Balart. Join us. Jose's at a restaurant in Nagano. It's been a half an hour.
It's been 30 minutes.
He's still there. You're moving.
There's a countdown. It looks good. And this, by the way, is sake, which is rice wine with Doug. What is this?
It's fugu fin inside.
The fin of the fish.
Yep.
And it's
That's the antidote, right? Is that the antidote?
This well, it actually helps you out, but it actually tastes very much like the fish. Let me ask the chef. These are all different parts of the fish. Some are boiled. Some are. If you'd ask it fried, what is the most rare part or the best part?
Okay. この料理の中で一番特別なものは何でしょうか？
今この白子です。
Okay, let me try.
This is the most special, the piece de resistance. 何でしょう？
白子はフグのオスの精子。
Oh, it's the male sex organ from the fugu. Jose. of a big mouthful.
フグの中で一番高級なんです。
This is the most expensive
chewing, Jose.
part of the fish.
Jose,
Yeah.
Keep
What-
chewing, buddy.
how does it taste, my friend?
It tastes like chicken. No, it tastes. It's very interesting.
It's
but
the first time I've seen Jose speechless.
I know, and your host is getting a big kick
I
out
can't
of
lie
it.
to you. This is the first time I've eaten fugu.
Don't say it.
Of this kind.
Thank you.
You
recovered very well.
Tell them it's very. The whole thing is very nice. And
Jose,
Yeah.
your host has been very gracious.
He has.
And I think that you should let him know that his favorite food, pizza, when you cook it, it can also be deadly.
That's right. Tell him, yeah, we'll tell him that. I think he knows.
Every day someone comes to that restaurant and says, I love that fugu that you do. So
Well,
He is the master.
3 years of training and 15 years before he could have his own restaurant, I would say so.
Jane, I'll have some of this takeout order for you guys.
I would love to try it.
Well, we'll have more coming up.
I think the
We
sake
trust
probably
Jose.
just eases the pain if it does turn out to be the poisonous fugu. Maybe you don't notice.
It's only 30 minutes and it doesn't hurt as bad as you thought it would. A note now that you can send a message to an athlete here at the Nagano Olympics, care of CBS and IBM, and they really read them. All you have to do is go to our internet homepage at cbs.com. There you can click on the IBM fan mail site. The athletes get the messages of encouragement, and many of them, when they can, respond to you too. So it's a lot of fun, especially for the kids now. The athletes are paying attention.
Also, coming up next, we're going to take you way outside Nagano to visit the American athletes of the biathlon. Hattie Kaufman, our very own, will have more on their unusual training techniques. Coming up.
The 18th Olympic Winter Games on CBS are sponsored by Ford, with a complete line of vehicles that are built to last.